This story was sent to me by Craig Jarrett, and as you can see by the screen, it's another heroin, fentanyl, whatever type story. And this story is coming from the hub. We haven't gone to the hub in a while, but we are back. Where, according to this website, WTHR, it says that there was enough fentanyl seized in the state of Ohio that could kill off an entire population. They found 45 pounds of fentanyl. Now remember, just a little bit less than a pound could take somebody out. Imagine what 45 pounds could do. So when they said that this is enough to take out an entire population, I believe them. Authorities in Ohio have seized what they're calling a weapon of mass destruction. Authorities seized a multi-million-dollar 45-pound haul of fentanyl. They also found 3 pounds of suspected methamphetamine, a pound of suspected heroin, 3 firearms, and over $30,000 in cash in Montgomery County, Ohio during the week of October 21st, according to a statement Tuesday by Ohio's regional agency's Narcotics and Gun Enforcement Task Trade. The operation was carried out in partnership with the FBI, U.S. Department of Homeland Security, and Ohio's Attorney General Office, the task force said. Now, here's the interesting part. I'm going to pause the video right quick, and I'm going to come back. Now, you see on your screen right here, on the bottom right corner, that's the fentanyl that they seized. But in the top left corner, you see 3 pictures. Those are the 3 guys that they got it from. You know they about to deal with them accordingly. You do know that, right? Y'all probably sitting there saying, why did it have to be the black guys that were the ones that was dealing the shit? I'll put it this way. We most likely knew who their customers were. Hint, hint. The quality of fentanyl in this case amounts to chemical warfare and a weapon of mass destruction. Vance Callender, Homeland Security Investigation Special Agent in charge for Michigan and Ohio, called 45 pounds of fentanyl enough to kill an entire population of Ohio many times over. Shamar Davis, Anthony Franklin, and Grady Jackson of Dayton, Ohio, were arrested in the operation of suspicion of narcotics trafficking. They face charges of possession with intent to distribute 400 or more grams of fentanyl, as well as felony possession of a firearm. Ohio saw a 1,000% increase in drug overdoses from 2007 to 2017, according to NBC News. 10 people died from drug overdoses in the Ohio County in the space of just 26 hours in September. Sheesh. Literally within a day. Like a day in 2 hours. But yeah, they are going to find a way to deal with these 3 accordingly. You know, they always say that they're always going to lock up the drug dealer. But you know what I find amazing? How come whenever there's a fentanyl case or a heroin case, when it comes to trafficking or dealing, whenever they find whoever's doing, whenever they get these big amounts like this, they always manage to find the black guys that are involved or the ones who are dealing? Remember when I did that story out of New York when they had said that they had found millions of dollars or something like that, or enough to kill millions of people in the state of New York with fentanyl and opioids, and they found 2 black guys? They always manage to find the black guys because it seems like to me they have the biggest supply. That's another thing. How did they manage to get up with the biggest supply of this stuff? It seems like the palm color doesn't get the biggest supply. They'll mainly because they're probably the ones using it. But what I'm finding is that when it comes to this big supply of fentanyl, the black guy usually gets it. But when it comes to that meth and stuff like that, think of the video I just did about the guys whose meth lab was on fire and they saved their equipment but let their grandmother get burnt up in the house. But wow, that's a lot. Like I said, a 1 ounce of fentanyl can do some damage. Imagine what 45 pounds could do. Ohio was about to find out, and they had to get that ASAP. And see, because it's 3 black guys who were distributing it and they were trafficking it. Now, mind you, they weren't using it. They know where the money is, and they knew who to go to. And the people who gave it to them probably knew that they knew. These pharmaceutical companies, they know what they're doing. They know who to give this stuff to because they know because they know that they're going to get, it's going to be a big turnover rate. The pharmaceutical companies have already made their money. Now they're just letting the people on the street do whatever they want with it, whether it's to distribute or to use it. That way it won't be on their hands anymore. And I noticed that they go to a lot of black people because they know that as a collective, many black people know where to find people who will use this. I won't say benefit, but use this. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think, or at least I hope not, that they distributed this drug, or how much of it they were going to distribute it to anyway, to those who look like them. And I want to know, how is this right here, what they're doing, any different than them safe injection sites that they got going on right now or about to implement? Because they're still giving them a lethal drug. They're just giving them dosages of it that won't kill them. But what makes them think that they're going to not go to a person or people like this to get a bigger fix? That'll probably have them passed out somewhere looking like a zombie. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.